If you didn't know, Tony Khan and AEW will be forced to move AEW Dynamite to Tuesdays during the baseball postseason, because baseball can't be played on a Tuesday on TBS. The real reason we are here is to talk about an updated war between AEW and the WWE, which will now be going head-to-head on Tuesdays. In the previous war, AEW won the Wednesday Night Wars against WWE NXT. The obvious reason for this was that Vince McMahon wanted to change everything regarding NXT. He wanted to make it his instead of what was wonderfully done with Triple H and William Regal. Yet, this time, the war seems to be going in favor of WWE NXT. They're bringing in the big guns. The man, Becky Lynch, is the NXT Women's Champion. She'll be competing in one-on-one or tag team women's competition. She's basically better and more famous than a majority of the male wrestlers in all WWE shows. We will have a match on October 10, 2023, that will see Carmelo Hayes versus Bron Breaker. This match alone is freaking great to see, but each man will have a cornerman. Carmelo will have the legendary and GOAT of the last 20 years, Mr. John Cena himself. While Bron Breaker will have the greatest speaker, advocate, and counselor ever, Mr. Paul Heyman. Since the last time the companies went to war, I think the competition is much better now in NXT than it was during the rainbow color version presented on both Wednesdays and Tuesdays months ago. Now, All Elite Wrestling has been getting better at booking. Don't get me wrong, the storylines were horrible for a while, but now that they have this great storyline with Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Adam Cole baby, the show's getting better. MJF and Adam have had great storylines with each other, against Samoa Joe. And now with Switchblade Jay White. Adam Copeland versus Christian is interesting and new for the company and nostalgic fans. We have come a long way from the previous time the tag team competition in AEW had the Young Bucks and the Knife Guys along with the Best Friends and the Proud and Powerful. Now, they have better competition in the tag team division with the Acclaimed, FTR, and the Weird Australian Guys. The women's division is definitely not great in AEW when you compare it to the women's division in the World Wrestling Entertainment. It needs a lot of improvement, better shit talking if I do say so myself, and much better agreement in the ring between the women. But, it has gotten better with Saraya and Chris Statlander as champions within the company. And of course with women like Dr. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, the improvement of Julia Hart, and Ruby Soho. So, who's going to win this war? First, the fans are going to win. When it comes to the brands, nowadays, you can watch any TV show later on. The real question is which one will you be seeing live and which one will you be seeing later on? The obvious answer is that WWE NXT is going to be the overall winner, especially on Tuesday, October 10, 2023. Why? People will want to see John Cena and Paul Heyman because it's going to be obvious that Paul will bring someone from the bloodline. What would you rather see? Bron Breaker with Paul Heyman at his corner versus Carmelo Hayes with John Cena at his corner? Or would you rather see MJF versus Jay White fighting each other in the main event, without a title shot on the line? I would rather see NXT, but that's me. Let me know what you think and who you will see live. Thanks for watching.